Hi everybody, Tony here. You know, we're in the Halloween season. Kicked off yesterday. Today is October the 2nd. So in this Tony Tuesday, I'm going to talk about video games. Yeah, I'm over 20 or 30 years old. More than that. Yeah. And I still play video games. Maybe more than I should, but I don't have a problem. So, anyway, video games have come a long way in the past years. I mean, I remember a Friday the 13th game a long time ago. Don't get it confused with the present Friday the 13th game that's out. It looks good. I've played it some. But the original game, oh my goodness, was it bad. Never managed to find Jason in that game. I personally didn't when I was playing. Never managed to come across him. But anyway,
I was gonna say, I thought you were Jason in the.
The one I'm thinking of, you're not. You're either trying to fight him or get away from him.
Oh, the one I played. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I couldn't get out of the cabins. I was just stuck in the cabins. So
Yeah, you go through the cabins and it's like it played the noise, the when Jason was close, and I would hear it and would try to find him to fight him, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Things have come a long way since those days with the horror video games. There's a game that I'm really happy about that's coming out. Release date is October the 26th. It is in the Castlevania series. It's kind of a re-release of two older games. It's called Castlevania Requiem, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right. It has Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. So probably butchered those. So basically, as the games goes, Rondo of Blood, in the days past, people thrived on peace and prosperity. Indeed, fears of unrest were not among their thoughts, but ever present beneath the veneer of tranquility lurks evil. So basically, there's some ne'er-do-wells that want to bring Dracula back to life because he gets killed off in the end of every one of the Castlevania games. Sorry, spoiler there. And then somebody brings him back somehow. He's reborn. He comes back to life for the next one. So basically, in Rondo of Blood, a dark priest or something brings Dracula back, and you're a Belmont. You have to fight him. You got to keep him from drinking, the blood of the innocent and all that other good stuff. So, Symphony of the Night takes place 4 years basically after Rondo of Blood, to where there is a character. Let's see, Richter Belmont was the hero of Rondo of Blood who defeated Dracula. There's a character, Richter, and I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but he disappears. So there's a person named Maria. She tries to find him. She sets out looking for him. Basically runs into Castlevania, which is Dracula's castle, and that's kind of where the fun goes into. So, two great games. Going to try to show you the web page here. Hopefully you can see it.
Well, they can see me for sure.
Say hi to Amy, everybody.
It's so much of it. Okay. All right.
So it's got two games on it. The pre-order price is $19.99. However, I ordered it a few days ago. I got in on a special, which may or may not be going when you get to the order page, but I got it for $16.99, which was a pretty good price for two games. So that's one I definitely think you should check out. Some pictures from the games. I don't know how well you can see them. Trying to keep the glare off the screen. Also, there's a series that I like. Okay, it's called Red Dead Redemption. Now, I've played the first one and enjoyed it. I've never actually played the main game. There is a zombie pack or whatever onto it. So basically, you're like a bandit. It's in the old days. From what I get from it, again, I haven't played the story. You know, you're a bank robber, whatever. Well, you're on this farm. I think you have a family around you, and the dead start rising. So you've got to fight them. You have old 6-shooters, rifles, things like that. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out. The main story is, you know, he's a bank robber. There's some kind of rift in the gang he's in, and doesn't really interest me. There's supposed to be another zombie pack for this one. So that's the whole reason why I'm interested in it. Here's what the web page looks like, if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't pre-ordered that one yet, but I'm probably going to. So the third game I'm going to talk to you about is one that I've been playing this series for years. The Diablo series by Blizzard Entertainment. The original Diablo probably came out in 94, 95, somewhere around
I
there.
just realized there's probably Spanish people who are like, no, Diablo.
And I apologize if I'm not pronouncing Diablo right. But anyway, Diablo is the devil. In the game series, you know, you're fighting him and his brothers. I can't think of what they're called right now. It was on the tip of my tongue a minute ago. But one of them is Belial, and I can't even think of the other one right now. I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, we're up to Diablo 3. I did enjoy 1 and 2, but 3 is the present one. It's an online game. You can play against other people. There's classes in there: Barbarian, Crusader, Demon Hunter, Monk, Necromancer, Witch Doctor, and Wizard. I have a couple of every character I've built up through the few years. What I like about this game is there's no monthly fee for it. If you're familiar with Blizzard, World of Warcraft is the big one. You have to play monthly or pay monthly to play. Diablo is not like that. Once you buy the main game and then you pick up, there's a couple of expansion packs that are out. If you want those, you can get them. If you don't, you can still play the game. You don't have to have the expansions. But you're fighting zombies, monsters, demons, you know, all sorts of weird creatures. Really is a fun game. If you play it, or if you decide you want to play it, feel free to look me up. I am Tony, # hashtag, whatever you refer to that as, number 18371. That's my tag. That's how you would find me.
Tony hashtag 18371.
Yep. So you can play in groups of 4, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's a story mode, which I went through the story mode some time ago. I don't do that anymore. I'm into the adventure mode, to where there's bounties that I can do. There's rifts, which are really challenging. It's just like a wave of enemy after enemy after enemy. You've got to fight your way through. Depending on what kind of game you like, it's a little mixed up. You have the magic users, you have the ranged fighters, you've got the melee. So there's a class for probably pretty much anybody. We are hoping there's going to be another class or 2 come out at some point in time. And right now, season 15 is going, so if you start in the season, you complete certain things in the game. There's some rewards you get in the game. So, really fun. Kind of show you what the launcher looks like here. And you can see my battle tag up in the corner.
I don't know if they'll be able to see that or not.
Okay. So honestly, the seasons come out. I They last for 3 months, give or take a little bit. Then there's a break, then there's another season. If you like doing that, if you don't like the whole seasonal aspect of it, each season has a theme. If you don't like that, then you can play the regular story mode, or you can play regular adventure mode that's outside of it. Pretty interesting game. I'm going to be playing Diablo 3 probably till about the end of the month when the Castlevania comes out. Then I'm going to play it for a little while. Then I'll probably jump back into Diablo 3 toward the end of the season. So those are some games I like that are kind of horror themed. They are fun. Oh, by the way, Diablo 3 is available on the, let's see, the PlayStation. It's also coming out on the Switch, but it's not out on the Switch yet. But the PlayStation, I can't play on the computer with people on the PlayStation. The game is slightly different in the mechanics. I guess they just haven't found a way to make that work. So I'm pretty sure I probably won't be able to play with people on the Switch. So I'm on the computer. If you wanted to play with me, get into one of my groups, then you would have to do that on the computer. So, you know, anyway, are you like me, just a big kid at heart? Do you still play games? You know, let me know below. Oh, gonna have another Tony video this week. Well, should have another Tony video this week on Thursday. You might not see it Thursday evening. It might not get up to Friday, but looking forward to that. Just to give you a little hint, it's kind of a Marvel theme if you're into the superheroes and whatnot. So, as always, you know, let me know, what games do you play? Is there some I should look at? You know, give a try to. And, you know, hopefully I'll see you on Diablo 3 sometime. So, anyway, as always, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hit that bell.
So you know when Amy puts up another video. And I hope everybody has a great day.